I am going right to it. Andy Muschietti is a hit-and-miss director, but he hit it out of the park with the It Chapter 1 that came out recently. It Chapter 2 was a total dud, but It Chapter 1, so good, and anything that guy does with kids is so wonderful. He is a great director for children and is not afraid to kill them and put them in danger.
Welcome to the Losers Club, asshole!
Yep. So I'm a huge fan of It, but this one, other than the CGI being a little wonky at times, I thought they absolutely nailed the ethos of what this film was supposed to be. And the part one of it all. The scary parts are pretty scary. The funny parts are pretty funny. But the kids being kids and talking appropriately for a child of that age is amazing. You know, Finn Wolfhard's character is swearing all the time, just like all of my best friends used to do when we were getting into adventures as a kid.
Absolutely.
You know,
smoking cigarettes.
Absolutely. It's great. The thing that I love about this is the thing that I loved about movies from the 70s that they don't really do much anymore. The bullies need to be terrifying, and they need to be willing to kill. Yeah. So, like, the bully in that, who eventually obviously gets possessed down the road, seems like someone who would take a rock, throw it at your head with intent to kill.
Yunkjunk!
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 55 of the Muscle Geeks. I'm John. And tonight we were supposed to have Mel Movies here. Mel had to cancel last minute, so we hope everything's okay. But you know who is here? I'll tell you who's here. It's the owner of Derek Baker Seal Coating.
Hey.
It's future Muscle Geek Omni-Man.
That's right.
And he's having a day, so we're just going to tell him he's handsome. It's handsome Derek.
Thank you. Thank you. It feels great to be here.
Derek. He's so handsome.
Speaking of handsome.
To his right is the owner of this place. You might know him as Big T. You might know him as Terror Bear.
I know I do.
We know him as Terry. Terry, what's up?
Hey, the Terror Bear is in the house.
Nice
How we all
bicep
doing?
today. Nice bicep today.
Thank you.
We have our one of the funniest comedians in the city is actually our producer. So Noah, what's up?
Yunkjunk.
Good.
We make podcasts.
There we go. So, guys, if you're watching this now or later, please give it a like, follow, subscribe, help us out big time. And let's just get right into tonight. Tonight we have the top 3 Stephen King adaptations of all time, whether it's TVs, movies, whatever. So, Derek, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. For those that are new to the segment, so you know, we go snake order, but this isn't a draft. It's just your personal top 3 of anything. So nothing gets eliminated if I say what Terry wanted or vice versa.
Right. Speaking of Versa, I found these Versa drinks.
Hello.
From owners of PE Science. And tonight, carry them at all the Gaines locations if you guys want to give them a little taste test. I'll have the bum energy.
All right. We got
Crunchitize me, Captain.
watermelon candy.
Watermelon.
0 sugar.
Uh-huh.
All right. Only 5 calories.
Watermelon candy.
What's the catch, I wonder?
The catch is...
Well, it delivers an
can't just have
unparalleled flavor experience combined with a perfectly balanced energy formula featuring 125 milligrams caffeine per can from 2 forms of caffeine dose, including Infinergy. I like it.
Smells like a Jolly Rancher.
Versa is the only
it's
energy
sweet,
drink
for sure.
You tried it yet?
you'll ever need.
Nice.
It's like a, Jolly Rancher.
Oh, it's good.
PE Science, sponsor us, you bastards.
Yeah, bastard.
Yeah. Could be you. But not till you pay.
All right. So let's start
You
off
want
with
some
our-
muscle boys to talk about your content or your product? Give me the green, baby.
I could be feeling energized, but you'll never know.
Speaking of which,
Give me the DC
shout out
green.
to DC.
Hey.
Green hates movies. He was on our last episode, and he was a killer guest. We really enjoyed having him. What up in the chat to all our homies and bozos?
And Derek, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I would love to. All right. Top 3 Stephen King adaptations of any sort. Anything's on the table.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm starting off with probably my personal all-time favorite, Pet Sematary.
Oh.
The OG.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is creepy. It messed with me as a kid. I shouldn't have been watching it. But, you know, it was the 90s, and your parents, they didn't care. They're
Allowed to watch what you want.
chain smoking out back, so it was fine. And
Parents smoked outside?
Sometimes.
Some parents smoke inside.
Yeah. Not both smoked, but one a lot.
Daddy was a porch smoker.
Mama chain smokes.
Always smoking on the porch.
But yeah, Pet Cemetery is creepy.
Yeah.
Right out of the rip, like it hits you like a truck.
Oh, I see
it?
what you did there.
You know,
I see
you
what
got-
you did
on.
Come on. It shows this grieving father that's willing to do anything it takes to bring his family back together. He's desperate.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything.
Boy, does he. And it goes south. You don't want to go over there. Sometimes dead is better. All right?
Here's a question. Would you do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, you don't want to go down there. But I will go
I
down
couldn't
there.
imagine like an evil Clark though. Like they did the dog in the second one.
I could.
Evil Clark?
Red Dog.
You can't think
Like
of
if
evil
Clark was Russian, it'd be Red Dog.
No.
Injustice.
What if Clark went Cujo on you?
Funny story about
I would just let him
Cujo.
take me.
Do y'all know the story about Cujo?
Yeah, it's a Stephen King adaptation.
Stephen King has zero recollection of writing Cujo.
Yeah, right?
He went to a
Yeah.
cabin in the woods with a bunch of cocaine, and he woke up 2 days later with a finished manuscript and a trash can full of bloody tissues. He has zero recollection of writing
That's insane.
Yeah. But he was insane. You ever?
Yeah.
No. Can you Google the picture of Stephen King, like crazy young Stephen King? He looks
I know,
amazing.
I know the photo.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Absolutely. Pull it on up. But while you're pulling it up, take a look at this Versa energy drink for any future sponsors. You know,
Wow.
Versa energy drink, the thing about it is it makes you feel like a big, strong man. And there's Stephen King.
Jeez.
The one on the left.
He looks like a Manson family member.
Yeah, that one. That's crazy Stephen
But
King.
I mean, that's who
Look at
I want writing these books.
on drugs. Look at drug Stephen versus sober Stephen.
It's the same
You know
as
what?
like
Both creepy.
the best rock music is made by ugly dudes.
That's right.
You know?
Every time it is, Derek.
Yeah.
They get laid so much more.
Dude, they get
Than
guitar
me,
points.
than me? Come on.
I think so.
Most
All right,
people.
fine.
Most people.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Got him. But yeah, so pick number 1, Pet Cemetery. I could talk about it all day, but we'll keep this thing moving.
In typical reverse order, I'm going to go with one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations instead of building up to it. The Green Mile.
Yeah.
Not a horror movie.
Yeah.
A wonderful movie, wonderful story. Love Mr. Jinx. I love Tom Hanks in it. I love the casting overall. I love there is a little bit of freaky kind of gore, but not really gore, when he does not wet the gentleman before giving him the electric chair. And it just turns into a little bit of nightmare fuel for a hot minute.
Yeah.
It's also got a Philly local in it. I can't remember his name, but he was on the show Hack, or what the hell was his name? It's a Philly local guy. He's a tough guy. He played like a cop or something like that. He's in a bunch of movies, but he's great.
I know who you mean, but I don't know the actor's name.
But just like super fun. And then, of course, you know, the GOAT right there that we're seeing. I'm tired, boss. The Green Mile. Like that. I have said that so many times in
Right.
so many different ways.
He was a terrible Wilson Fisk.
This is the best Michael Clark Duncan performance.
R.I.P.
Hard on. He was amazing in that. He was sweet. He was scary. He was constantly in tears. And just like, you're confused the whole way. He's like, I tried to take it back, boss. Take what back?
Yeah.
And then it turns out my boy, the GOAT, Sam Rockwell, is in this movie. It's one of his first movies, and he is an incredible psychopathic crazy killer.
Yeah, he is.
And there's twists, there's turns. The setting is amazing. It's all in a prison, except sometimes when they got to break him out. And most importantly, he helps Tom Hanks with his dick. And I want to see more movies where we help Tom Hanks fix his dick.
T.
Dick
Hanks.
fixing with Tom Hanks.
Good pick.
Thank you.
Google that.
Don't do
Don't
that.
do it. No.
No.
Don't Google Tom Hanks' dick.
All right,
All
John.
right, so my pick,
John
talking
Coffey.
about Tom Hanks, he had a buddy in the early 90s that he seemed to be in a couple of things with, and he was also in this 1994 miniseries called The Stand. So there's two The Stands. I'm talking about the one from 94, Gary
Okay.
Sinise, and I put the names out. So Mother Abigail and Randall Flagg. So there was a pandemic, it wiped out everyone, and then there were just a few survivors. Good people basically went to Mother Abigail, bad people went to Randall Flagg, and there was this guy that came back with a nuke. My life is yours, right? Is that what he said? Yeah, my life for you. My life for you. That thing terrified me, that entire series.
Yeah.
I remember watching that with like my mom. It was like on Sunday nights. like for a month. You just watch like 1 hour every
like
week.
Sci-Fi Channel, probably.
No, it was ABC.
ABC. Wow.
And then the other thing about that is like, what a fucking role Gary Sinise was on in the early 90s.
Yeah.
He did this, Forrest Gump, and Apollo 13.
Dude was
It's
everywhere.
a fucking role.
Yeah, man. What a resume.
The Sinise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, his name was on everything in the 90s.
God bless Gary Sinise and all the help he does with the military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got
Good
next,
job,
Derek?
Gary Sinise. Give us a call if you want to hang out.
Gary Sinise, American hero.
All right. Up next, I'm going to do the opposite of feel good things. And I'm going with a Kathy Bates and James Caan
Beauty.
classic, Misery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
Excellent pick.
Thank you.
Excellent pick.
Thank you. It's, lo and behold, it's a story about a struggling writer.
Well, what do you know?
Well, what do you know? But this is the story about a struggling writer. And the acting that is done by both of these actors is phenomenal. She is a psychopath. And you can see just the panic going through James Caan's character the whole time as this guy is just figuring out how to get out of this situation. It's a great game of mental chess and cat and mouse. And the scenes that are miserable, oh boy. Like,
Yeah.
I could like feel it in my ankles and my knees watching this.
That's so funny that on the box art there, if you click on the Amazon box art right there at the top right, she's holding the hammer.
Yeah. Like just staring at this, my ankles feel a little bit weak right now.
Yeah.
I know what's coming up.
Hit me.
In your single life,
Jesus.
have you ever met a woman that would hold you hostage and break your legs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been held hostage many times.
Yeah.
Like it's like usually what 1 in 5 is trying to hold me
Really?
hostage in some way or another.
Have you learned what do you do to avoid them now?
You don't. You get trapped. You carry a pocket knife with you. You got to get out of them straps and run, baby.
I just keep letting them break my legs.
I quit taking
Not letting.
I quit taking his calls after 2 a.m.
Yeah,
I'm
Derek stopped rescuing me. I had to figure out
I'm
my own
done.
way.
I feel like Mario. My princess is just always in another castle
And I
every
am.
weekend.
I'm trapped in these castles with these toads.
Before he's like, yeah, it happened again.
I always think I'm going.
That's Terry.
Yeah.
I always
There he
think
is.
I'm going home with a beautiful princess. Wake up, bam, toad.
Yeah.
It's toad in a dress
And
every
every
time.
time it's because they promise him soup. It's like, you
Toad in
know,
a dress. I love soup. Love soup.
I know.
Can't go wrong with a
They
little
just
bit
leave
of
like a trail of candy back to their house.
Piece of candy.
Ooh, candy.
Piece of candy. All right. You guys want to talk about this one anymore? Or you want to move it along?
There's so much to say about this one. I mean, it is a wonderful performance. I think the movie is really good. If you should listen to the audiobook too and put them up against each other. But this is
Kathy
one of the best
Bates
films.
on the map, right?
Yes. As far as I know, this put Kathy Bates on the map. But
Is anybody going to do Gerald's game?
no, I'm not going to do Gerald's game.
Okay.
Do you like Gerald's game? You want to do Gerald's game?
It's such a good
You
one.
can
Cut
talk
to yourself.
about it.
Cut to yourself, muscle boy.
Yeah, talk about Gerald's game, man.
All right, because I don't know anything about like actors' names or any of that. But Gerald's game, it's kind of like, it's a Misery like where it's a woman and she's on a bed, and her and her husband go to a cabin in the woods. She ends up in a bed, and as a sexy game, he handcuffs her, then has a heart attack on top of her, and no one's coming to save her.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's a newer Stephen King movie. It's a Netflix one. Check it out. It's amazing from start to finish.
Awesome. I'll check
There you
that
go,
out.
Noah.
Thank you,
All
Mr.
right.
No-No.
All right. Terry.
Yes, I am going right to it. Andy Muschietti is a hit and miss director, but he hit it out of the park with the It Chapter 1 that came out recently.
That was
It
on my
Chapter
list.
2 was a total dud, but It Chapter 1, so good. And anything that guy does with kids is so wonderful. He is a great director for children and is not afraid to kill them and put them in danger.
Yep.
So I'm a huge fan of it, but this one, other than the CGI being a little wonky at times, I thought they absolutely nailed the ethos of what this film was supposed to be. And the part one of it all. The scary parts are pretty scary. The funny parts are pretty funny. But the kids being kids and talking appropriately for a child of that age is amazing. You know, Finn Wolfhard's character is swearing all the time, just like all of my best friends used to do when we were getting into adventures as a kid.
Absolutely.
You know,
Smoking
it's-
cigarettes.
Absolutely. It's great. The thing that I love about this is the thing that I loved about movies from the 70s that they don't really do much anymore. The bullies need to be terrifying, and they need to be willing to kill.
Yeah.
So like the bully in that, who eventually obviously gets possessed down the road, seems like someone who would take a rock, throw it at your head with intent to kill.
That buyer's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is always so terrifying, and I love when they do
I
that.
think we all had a kid like that in town, right?
There's always that jerk.
We always
off.
knew that one. Yeah.
It's a homicidal maniac.
It was you, Derek. I bet you were that kid.
Derek was the kind bully.
It was me the whole time.
And also, let's give a shout out to Mr. Skarsgård.
I think,
Yeah. The fact he could do the eye thing on command that's not CG is insane to me.
but just to your point, Andy Muschietti's CGI is crap.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Even like in the
It worked
Flash
in
movie,
that one because it's a
with
little
the,
silly.
with the babies when they fell out of the building. Just all of the CGI in the Flash movie was terrible. It's just his CGI style is trash.
We'll see what he does for Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man. But more onto your pick, though. This was on my list as well.
Yeah.
And this is one of the few times in recent memory where I watched a horror movie and I was on edge.
Yeah.
Like, I was worried for those children. I was just like, I was hooked.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Second one was kind of.
I like the second one, but this is a whole other level of great.
I don't think the second one's good at all. I think the child acting is superior to the adult acting.
I agree with that totally.
Which is
But I still like
that's
it.
not how it's supposed to be, but it is. In
Kids
that
are more like relatable.
Yeah.
The adults are just miserable.
Is it because we still think of ourselves as children, perhaps?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
We're all the little fat boy in our hearts.
I feel
Yes.
like
And
Stranger
our fats.
Things is a whole series that is just built on nostalgia for it. Like for this movie. Like the Stranger Things is almost like I feel like it's a big emotional spiritual rehash of it.
I think there's parts
Some
of
way,
it, but
but-
there's also like
And
Freddy
some-
Krueger and
Yeah,
there's
two
also
seasons
never-ending
ago.
story. Like,
like Alien.
it deliberately rips things out
Yeah.
and puts them in front of us.
Yeah. I want to know what the Duffer. Speaking of that, I wonder what the Duffer Brothers are going to do next.
aren't they doing isn't there another show on Netflix that's coming out and it's basically old people Stranger Things?
No, I don't know. But I
look that up real fast, please?
they got a lot of shit. People said like they took someone's idea, but to watch them do it for 5 seasons at the level they were doing it, it's like shut up. These guys are better. These guys are geniuses. Let's see what they can do.
Well, they based this whole plot off a M83 music video. I'm not kidding. The whole Telekinetic Kids, that's from a really famous music video.
Yeah, but it's also from Akira.
Look up old people Stranger Things Netflix.
I am. I got it. I got you.
Old people, Stranger Things,
Oh man.
The Burrows.
the Burrows.
There's a show that's coming out. It's
Oh, great.
Interesting. Cool.
Great. Go get them, Duffer Brothers.
Nice. I'll watch it.
Stranger Things, but with old
dude,
people.
Doc Ock's in it. I'm watching this.
Alfred Molina.
Yeah, like I said, Doc Ock.
Can you no, can you scroll up in the chat? I saw something that was particularly funny.
The power of the sun in the palm of
What's
my
up,
hand.
Shannon?
Yep, turn up the volume there, Chief. Gain's too low.
What?
So that's not the volume on your Zoom, that's the volume on the switcher is too low.
Oh.
So go up to the mic on the switcher and go boop, boop, boop. Up a little bit more. This is what I want to say.
Hold on. How about that?
I can't tell you. I'm not on the
There
other
we go.
side.
That's pretty. I can hear you louder.
All right, cool. Scroll up. Right here, DC Green, holding a Versa energy drink. Help Tom Hanks fix his dick. Also, please sponsor us. I love that. Thank you, DC Green.
Waiting for an infomercial.
He's the
Hi, I'm
boy.
Tom Hanks.
Because
That's a great in the Simpsons movie. Hi, I'm Tom Hanks. If
Yeah,
you see me in public, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. All right, John.
the second pick. Listen, how are we the muscle geeks and we don't talk about muscle?
You explicitly told me when you started the show you never wanted to talk about muscle.
You're right.
That's why.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think he
Stephen
threatened
King
us.
has a pseudonym. Pseudonym?
Pseudonym? Okay.
Pseudonym? Pseudonym. Richard Bachman.
Yep.
And he is the writer for The Running Man.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the adaptation, the most recent one, is closer to the book than the actual one that Arnold was in, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You got Jesse the Body Ventura. You got Arnold in there. You got that dude that was kissing everyone in Family Feud. The guy would kiss everyone. He'd open mouth kiss your wife right
Like
in front
Derek.
of you.
Whoa.
Those were I think they were from the 70s. The host used to kiss everybody. But what was Richard Dawson? that guy was smoking cigarettes with the long microphone. He was like open mouth kissing every woman on that stage.
Yeah.
But what a great villain. What a great show host for a show with a villain. That's a TV show host. And I just like seeing Arnold fighting guys with like ice skate blades.
Dude, that movie was bizarre and it's
laser
fun.
guy in a car.
I like Dynamo because he sang Dynamo. Dynamo.
Yeah, that was mine. It's not. I mean, it's technically him.
I remember that movie did feel. Did you say it felt like a fever dream? Because it felt like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does.
I remember seeing that when I was young because that was in the 90s, right? 94 maybe?
Running Man.
Yeah. But
Has to be back then.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I was young enough to be like, what am I watching?
yeah.
But also, yeah. Like, I don't know what this is, but I love it.
The chickeness is kind of
Total Recall.
1987, excuse me.
Got to be the best.
Dude, Total Recall is a wild
Yeah, I
ride.
love Total Recall.
Got to be the best Arnold.
3 titties.
Art the Reactor.
The thing that comes out though.
The Quado?
No,
The stomach thing.
that fucked me up.
Quado.
I don't want to talk
the
about it.
reference to that in South Park when they're on the mountain, they're saving, like they're doing the Stan Darsh episode.
Yeah.
The reference to that is
Yeah.
hilarious. Anyway, yeah. Anything else you want to say about the Running Man?
No, but I do want to say
It
that
exists.
if you guys aren't aware, we're going to Philadelphia Fan Con
Fan Expo.
Fan
Fan
Expo.
in less than 2 weeks.
The
So
30th.
if you guys want to roll with us, come on with us. We have a little posse coming. I know
Yeah.
Shannon's coming. She's going to paint me. She's
Yeah.
going to paint some Terry too.
There's some
Give me a little
friends
bit of Blair.
in the cosplay scene coming over to say
Dye my
hi.
hair.
Yeah.
So
We're just going to
let's take pictures, have fun, talk
And
about
it's the
nerd stuff.
30th.
The 30th.
It originally was not the 30th, and now it's the 30th.
yeah.
30th.
And
We've
then
had
they
to
got
change
the-
some things around
The Hot Nerds is after. That's not.
because they changed it.
The Hot Horny Nerds.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
But
We're going to the anime dance battle, too. Me and John.
What if you get served?
You have to come and get that sounded like Robin Williams. Served.
Oh,
serve me, serve you. How about an order of fries?
Oh, serve yourself. Oh.
I'm not
Soft serve.
kidding. I bet all the actual hot nerds are going to the anime dance battle.
I mean, I'm going.
One.
All right,
I'm
Derek.
only allowed to
All right.
hang. I'm only allowed to party on
Bring us
Fridays
back.
now.
All right. Oh my God, this is hard to narrow down. I
Janet,
was
you're
like
coming with me.
scrolling through his works, and I was like, I forgot how many goddamn adaptations there are. So forgive us if we miss any. But I'm gonna go.
We're
with,
gonna miss 99.
Yeah.
He has 106.
yes, but the
What
internet's
a-
gonna go. Well, you didn't talk about this.
The Mist. The Mist.
No.
Oh.
Shh.
No. Get your own show.
He has one. It was on before us.
Get another one.
The other gag show.
Yeah. I'm going with one just as we recently watched it, and that is the miniseries Rose Red.
I am unfamiliar
Yeah, I
completely.
don't know about it either.
Ooh, 2002. It is about a team of psychics that goes to this haunted mansion in Seattle. What's her name? Kimberly. What's her name? She was big in
Well,
the
fucking
90s.
Crypt Keepers in
I
it.
think from I think was she like Halloween Town?
I never saw that
And
either.
some other like less notable actors, but it's very product of its time, 2002, and the way it's shot and everything. But it's kind of cheesy, but I like it for that reason. Like it's
Yeah.
cable television from 2002.
I go all in on Stephen
The
King cable
CG is
television.
kind of meh, but it's still creepy in its own sense because it's still kind of grainy looking.
Uh-huh.
The tones are unsettling, just kind of like almost on purpose.
Yep.
It's like I'm watching it through like a bad CRTV at all times, no matter how well they try and read up it. So I like it for that reason. It just has this like classic early teens creepiness to it.
Yeah, I always love a little bit.
By
of
no
cheese.
means a great miniseries, but it's still fun to watch. It's nostalgic.
I've never even heard of it, man.
We watched it once a week, like you said, like The Stand. Like once a week it would come on. Yeah, like an hour, and within an hour you were hooked. It was fun.
How much money do you think Stephen King has?
a lot
Wow,
more than any other author.
yeah.
Do you think he could, like, Scrooge McDuck?
Oh, he could totally Scrooge McDuck it.
He could get gold coins in a
Yeah.
big,
Dive right in.
but instead of gold coins, it's cocaine.
Yeah.
I think he could afford that much cocaine.
That's how you get Cujo, baby.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Let's
Apparently.
lock him in a mountain house. We'll kidnap him, get him in a mountain house, give him more cocaine for
he's
2 days,
famously
and
sober.
see what he
We're
comes
not
up with.
doing that.
Oh, we're not
We're
going
not
to do that.
corrupting
Famously
Stephen King.
sober.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. That's not right. That's not right. All right. All right, Derek, or Terry, go ahead.
Go up there.
Shawshank, baby. It's the one of
yeah.
the greatest movies of all time, one of the greatest stories of all time, one of the greatest performances of all time by Morgan Freeman. Incredible story, beautiful story, amazingly crafted. Prison breakout. It's harrowing. It's there's joy. There's also despair. There's soul. There's heart. Clancy Brown is in it in an unforgettable performance as the head screw, which it also has all like those old timey words, which I really really like. When anything's kind of old school. It also does an amazing job telegraphing what happens to some of these guys when they get out of prison, because the timeline it's set in, if you are in the can for 50 years, it was like before cars existed, and now you're coming out into, the 1930s or whatever. So, who was here? Miggs? Brooks. So Brooks, when he gets, he's the little librarian guy passing people books, and he's an old man. He eventually gets released. He takes his own life and writes, Brooks was here and hangs himself because he can't fit into the new world. It's too much for him. And then you realize all these guys have been in their like life sentences and whatnot, or at least 30 years, and how much the world changed and moved on without him. So eventually Red gets out, and, that telegraph, you're like, oh, God, is Red going to take himself out too? But no, he figures it out, and then he goes, and there's a wonderful happy ending. You never get a happy ending anymore, and it was just great that it worked out. But as far as like human determination, a game of will, how to navigate a system, and also like there's terrible things that happen to Andy Dufresne along the way, but he keeps his cool and he figures it out, and he makes it out by digging an elaborate tunnel and crawling through more fecal matter, crawling through miles and miles of fecal matter to get out. And
Would you do it?
Incredible.
Would you crawl through the fecal matter?
No.
I would.
I'd make friends in prison. That'd be fine.
I think I would do okay in prison.
I'd host parties.
Yeah, Prison Terry.
Oh, it's Prison Terry.
Yeah.
We having tea?
Yeah.
Yep, tea time coming in every Tuesday.
I would do well in prison. Absolutely thrive.
Yep, the old Shawshank skank.
So my last pick is
Andy Dufresne.
The Mist from 2007.
Hey!
Noah.
We'll edit that out.
I remember watching this movie like when it was already on streaming, because I wasn't really hyped for it when it was coming out. And man, as soon as it turned on, it had me locked in. Just these people from all different backgrounds getting stuck in this grocery store.
Yep.
And all trying to like figure out what's going on. And then you start seeing people panic, and it leads to them. You could have been safe. You fucked it all up.
Yep.
But the end is the worst part in any movie. Like, you just stop watching. I was telling Palooza today, you stop watching that film and you just feel heavy.
Yeah.
Because of watching that. Like,
It
so
hurts.
if you haven't seen it, I'm going to ruin it. There's just a couple bullets left in his gun.
The air is on. Go ahead.
Oh, there's just a couple bullets left in his gun. And he has 2 survivors and his child in the car. And he takes them out thinking that there's no hope.
Right, because
And
you
as-
kind of see like in the silhouettes of the mist, the giant Lovecraftian creatures coming.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, this is
They're
it."
big old bugs.
Yeah,
They're like giant bug looking things.
And you see, as soon as he does it, the military
Yeah.
walking right past him. And he gets out of the car, sees all of them, like all the survivors, and that we're starting to win the war. And if he just held out a little bit longer.
how would you live with yourself after that?
You wouldn't. I would.
That'd be it.
That'd be it.
I killed my wife and kid, and then moments later was saved. I'd find another bullet real quick.
If we were in a situation like this, we'd have to take Terry out, though, for our own survival.
Oh, we gotta get
Because
rid of.
he would be
first
looking
thing
at any moment to turn on us. He would try to make an agreement with
Yeah.
the aliens.
He would sell us in a heartbeat.
No, I would be the lady that tries to convert everyone to the one true religion, which is Terryism. And those who don't join will be sent out to face the bugs alone.
See, that's why we got to take him out.
It's
Dude.
not a bad idea. I would at least, what you should do
It's
is,
a bad idea.
no. You chain me to the radiator. You're going to need me later. But you chain me to the radiator for a while until it's like, hey, we need some
He
political
dreams
corruption.
of the moment
Throw in the kid.
of someone going, him just going, So, led you back to me.
Yeah. All roads eventually lead back to
We would have to detain Noah too.
Well. Oh my God.
and then
great
you'd throw
pick.
me in, and then I'd help y'all,
Yeah.
and then I'd escape.
Yeah. Then you heel turn again.
That's right.
But I would
then he would
say
kill us.
this has some of the gnarliest kills
Yeah.
ever. Like with the bugs, like specifically those spiders. Like when they find the dude in the house that has all the spider eggs in him, and his body just like while he's still talking to him hatches, and they all come crawling out, and they have like that venom, like acid mist web thing they shoot out.
Yeah.
Dude, that was creepy.
Yeah.
If you know after the first like bad guy that comes through can like easily penetrate where you are, just run. Why are you sticking around? It's only going to get worse.
I do think there's a black and white version of this that is definitely worth watching. It's actually how it was originally envisioned, because it's supposed to be, the idea of the mist is like, take one of those 1950s sci-fi films of like, you know, a giant fly or something like that, those kind of monsters, and make it serious as a heart attack. That was kind of the point of it. So if you watch it in black and white with like that 1950s flair, it's really enjoyable. It's probably the best performance Thomas Jane's ever given. Either that or Boogie Nights.
Punisher.
You could throw Punisher in there. Those are three
I love him as
entirely.
Punisher.
I just didn't like Travolta.
Yeah,
But I liked him as Punisher.
but he gives like three wildly different performances. But this one's definitely the most harrowing, and you know, it's a testament to that. We're still talking about this ending.
Right.
It's a good ending. They can't all be happy endings. You need a couple of
agree.
tragedies, and like this one's one of the best tragedies of all time, because it's like a tragedy of minutes.
Right. And it's also something that's very plausible. Like
Yeah.
you're in that situation. You that's what makes it heavier, is because you don't disagree with a guy.
No.
But you know what I mean? You're like, oh no.
Everyone would have made that decision.
Yeah, who would've
Nah,
done
maybe
that?
not everyone, but most of the
Yeah.
people would have probably made that decision.
No one is doubting that decision is gonna happen more times than not.
Yeah, you don't want your child and wife to die at the hands of a bug. You want it to be
Right.
clean.
Yeah.
But you wait until it's in the bug's clutches, and then you headshot at the last
There you
minute.
go. You gotta wait till the
There's
last
a better
second.
way to do it.
There's a better way. All
Better way.
right. Any honorable mentions?
My only honorable mention is Thinner.
Yeah.
The reason why I picked that is because everyone that takes Ozempic looks like the guy in the movie when he's
Oh my
really
God.
thin.
Show me
Stop
that
taking
face.
Ozempic.
And what'd you learn? Don't trust gypsies.
Don't trust gypsies.
Don't cross gypsies.
Don't have an affair on your husband, because then you're going to have to eat some blueberry pie that is going to make you thinner.
Show me the thinner face, Noah. Thinner face. Stephen King. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ozempic.
Oh, Ozempic. You know.
There it is. Look at him sweating. Yeah.
That's a fun little movie. I'm going to tell you the worst adaptation. You ever see The Langoliers?
Yeah.
That is the worst adaptation of a Stephen King film ever.
That was 2 hours of what?
Bunch of Pac-Man looking things eating the universe. Yeah. In 1995, the worst kind of CGI. This is like pre-Spawn CGI, if you remember how
forgot this
crazy hell is.
existed.
Show the people at home.
This is another one of those things I shouldn't have watched when I was 5
these
years
Pac-Man
old. but I
creatures
did.
eating the universe. It was, shout out for old heads who remember, the USA Network had this on at like 4 o'clock, just like it had a bunch of like terrible made-for-TV movies on. But this is one of the worst things I've ever sat through. And I sat through it waiting for it to get good, and
Right.
it never,
'Cause
ever
it keeps
did.
building. Like, I'm interested
Uh-huh.
because the story's fun.
And it's like, goddamn Pac-Man!
yeah. Especially like when the people go missing, right? And like you found like the pacemaker in the seat and everything. Like you're like, oh, I'm intrigued. Like what's going on here? But it just never pops off. And
That's the
then-
thing about Stephen King. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of them are kind of like creature features.
Yeah.
And the reveal of the creature can be totally undone by just poor design and poor CGI. But he's always got a turtle or a mutant or a clown or whatever in there that's just like an odd creature.
I think his
Spider-It is
his whole
dumb.
universe is interconnected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like, where does the Langoliers stack up against it in that universe?
I mean,
I assume they
Power
fly
scaling.
over Derry or something.
well, now they've decided that it is like one of the immortal beings. Like it's like the antithesis to the turtle.
Yeah.
And the two of them are locked in immortal battle. So if anything, I would say that's an agent of it. It's like, you know what, this reality sucks. Or maybe it and the turtle are like, you know what, do over. And then they send in the Langoliers and then they try again.
Yeah, I could get that.
All right.
I'll do last pick. There's a lot you could say, like The Shining or Cujo are fantastic.
DC Green Members USA Network.
But I'm going with one. I feel like it got a lot of. I don't know why people like gave it crap, but I really like Doctor Sleep.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great movie. Who's giving it shit?
The internet. I remember like looking it up before I watched it because I didn't know it was a thing. And it was like all the reviews are like pooping on it. I'm like, well, I'm watching. You got Ewan McGregor. Let me in on this. And I thought it was awesome.
Now, I'll actually challenge that. I think a lot of like real critics, like, you know, whatever Twitter says, who gives a fuck? Those are regular people. But real critics actually really like Dr. Sleep because it pulls off the impossible. You're not supposed to be able to make a sequel to The Shining.
Yeah.
And he did it. And it's about vampires.
Yeah, it's
He did it in the
fantastic.
middle of vamp season.
Energy vampires.
Yeah.
It was in the middle of vamp season, and everyone's like, oh, you're selling out. No, you're making a great, amazing tale. And the movie adaptation followed the book very closely. It's a great adaptation.
Yeah.
Yes, if you went crazy, like, and the things happened to you that happened in the Shining house to you, you would turn to heroin and drugs. And then and then there's recovery, and that's when he's like, all right, let's get back in it. And by the way, the kid who played Elliot in E.T., and later is in all those the films of that writer that we love that does all the horror movies like Haunted Hill House and whatnot, does a great Jack Nicholson. That is a great Jack Nicholson impersonation when he meets him in the bar.
Yeah.
Like he's the new Lloyd.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like not expecting to be that good. But yeah, beautiful thing. Has Ewan McGregor ever done anything bad?
I don't think so, man.
I don't know.
The Obi-Wan television show.
I like that show.
The entire prequel
it's pretty
trilogy.
I liked it.
You could re-edit that show into a good movie, though.
It was a good time for
It
me.
was supposed to be a movie, right?
Well, the problem was
Originally,
Leia.
yeah.
You don't stuff Leia in. Don't stuff anything in.
Yeah. Let's not get on a Star Wars tangent today.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So that's that segment. Gentlemen, it's time to move it along. But first,
Move right along.
for
loosened pants. Oh, geez, we're doubling up.
well, I got the gym after this, so all right.
A brand new Versa Energy Black Raspberry. Available now at all Gaines locations.
Say black raspberry.
It's rasp.
Raspberry. You want to go to the planetarium?
Shop at Philly Gaines. Philly Gaines.
Wow.
You want to shop at Philly Gaines.
All right. So, we'll give that a taste. But while they're tasting, I'll just say the thing, Noah, the prompter. A24's Crystal Lake, the brand new Friday the 13th prequel series, officially has an October 15th premiere date on Peacock. The show is set to release weekly, not all at once, and it's diving into the origins of Friday the 13th before Jason became the icon we know today. So far, we know Linda Cardellini is playing Pamela Voorhees. It's being developed as a prequel series. A24 is involved, which gives it a very different vibe from the classic slashers, and Peacock is betting big on this being a major horror event for October. So, Derek,
Hey,
do we even care about this?
I care.
All right.
I care. I like Friday the 13th. It's probably my favorite of the slashers. So any chance I get to get some more lore and anything's welcomed by me. I haven't seen any of the production yet. I don't know if there's a trailer out. I may have missed it. But I like the idea of it. Give me some more. Let me see what's going on. I might get some more fun slasher kills. You know, put a teenager in a sleeping bag, beat him against a tree. You know, have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I Friday the 13th never really hit for me. I love doing research on Friday the 13th and like reading about all like the crazy lore, but as a film, it never really did it for me. And I don't know if doing a hyper serious take on it would help for me. I'm not sure. I believe they tried to do that. I think Michael Bay tried to do that, right? Wasn't there a Michael Bay version of?
But did he
No,
explode
that was
or
Texas
something?
Chainsaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was in that same
Oh,
era.
you're right.
And yeah, I don't really know what to do with this. I think it's interesting, and also, you know, after Welcome to Derry, I'm up for anything. Like they definitely figured out how to do a miniseries based on something and have it be very good, but also kind of
How did we
stand
not
on its
talk
own
about
legs. It was in my head, but I always thought
Welcome to Derry.
because I
That's a
think It
great
Chapter
show.
1 is better. I think It Chapter 1 is better than Welcome to Derry, and both are way better than It Chapter 2.
The show was fine.
Oh,
Grow up, Peter Pan.
Count
It
Chocula.
was fine.
Yeah.
The CGI takes me out.
Blueberry over here.
And DC Green Hates Movies says, fix your dick with new Black Raspberry Versa energy drink.
Look,
at Philly Gaines.
thank you. Does anyone remember a Peacock show or a series that's been any good? Like, what instills
Directly from
any kind
Peacock?
of hope that
yes,
this will be
yes.
good?
Ted. The Ted series is very funny. Both seasons of that are very funny. There is an amazing couple of runs on that show that are truly, truly funny.
I can't say I can think of any Peacock originals off the top of my head that
Yeah.
I know of. Not that they're not there, but I don't know what the IPs are from them. So
It doesn't give me much hope. It just feels like it's going to be corny.
Doesn't get my dick hard, but you know what does? Versa Energy, now being sold at Philly Gaines. Philly Gaines, get your dick hard. And your arms hard.
No, oh, it's
Yep.
wonderful.
What's good?
Can you Google Linda Cardellini?
Yeah, sure.
The Cardellini. Did you watch DTF St. Louis? She's naked in it. It's a nice.
hey, we're canceled.
She
Sick.
was
You're not canceled for saying a hot lady is hot.
She played someone's wife in a movie, right?
A lot of movies.
lot of
She was
movies.
Hawkeye's wife.
Yeah, that's who she was. I would live with her on a ranch. I would absolutely
Dressed as
live.
Velma. Come on.
Yeah, I wouldn't even ask for my kids to come back if they got.
How is she 50?
Because she's a babe.
Talk about a depressing
insane.
scene. The
She's
beginning
Italian.
of
They
the
don't
Endgame.
age, man.
Italians age terribly.
Apparently not, Terry.
Is she all Italiano?
Italians age
Yeah,
great.
she's got an eye at the end of the last name.
Wait. Italians age great. Italians age like fucking boots.
It's because they live off of roast pork.
He's absolutely right. This roast pork is the way.
All right, let's go on with the next thing.
You brought up Cardellini.
I just
Give me
wanted
the
to.
Scooby-Doo one at least. What are
Yeah,
we doing here?
she was
What
Velma.
Oh, she was in Good Burger? I didn't know she was that
Top left,
good
babe.
of an actress.
Nope. Higher, 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 higher. Left, left, left. Scooby-Doo. Bingo. Come on. Show the kids at home.
Shout out Sugar Ray. Being
Shout
in
out to Sugar
Scooby-Doo.
Ray, yeah. Every morning.
Yep. Scroll down. A little more. Yeah. Isn't nice.
Dude, this movie might be one
Oh.
of the most like of its era movies. Like, as soon as you put it on, it just reeks
Oh, my
of
God.
like everything that you're. Like I said, Sugar Ray is in there, and he's evil Sugar Ray.
So, Mr. Sunday Movies, who I'm a big fan of, did a breakdown of the Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
And he was getting a lot of comments like, who is this character? What's this wacky thing? And he was like, no, you don't understand. That was just what it was in the 2000s. There were just people with crazy spiky hair walking around with bleach blonde tips with hair out to here.
Yeah.
That just was 2001.
This guy,
Yeah,
You a big spike
I
head?
used to tip.
all killer, no friller over here.
Biff.
Nice.
I had long hair for a while.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, guys. Let's. You want to talk anything in the chat that's interesting or no?
Yeah. Hit me with the chat. Vamping while we're scrolling the chat. Go all the way up and scroll through the chat. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. DC Green, Watermelon, 90s parents that weren't hardcore Christians did not give a fuck what movies you watched. Very true.
It's true. I'm a product of that.
Go on. I don't think any of the individual. Okay, that's based on. Still haven't seen it. For how badly they managed the Stranger Things season 5 ending, I thought the ending was good. I think that's not fair. That was a really hard plane to land, and I actually think they did. And I think if you didn't get a little emotional watching it, you have no heart. Arnold Running Man is surprisingly good. Watched it recently because the new one was coming out. Blown away by how solid it was. Maybe a perfect movie.
God bless you, DC Green.
Perfect. These shoes.
Arnold's in it. What are you talking
Perfect.
about? It's perfect.
All right.
Stephen King literally lives between adaptations. Room 1408. I forgot about 1408 with Samuel L. Jackson, right? It's pretty cool. I haven't seen it in ages. Don't know how it holds
I
up.
wasn't into that one too much. I might have to revisit that. It's been A long
So
time.
apparently that movie has a whole bunch of craziness where there's 3 different endings depending on how you saw it. If you saw it in theaters, it was
love
one
things
ending.
like
DVD, a different ending. Blu-ray, a different ending.
I might have to revisit it.
I remember as a kid the superstition of the 13th falling on a Friday seeming weird for nothing related to slashers. Go down. And pirate everything. Fuck the streamers, especially Peacock. Shannon Brooks was here. And the chat is just my unhinged thoughts today. Moving on.
There we go.
All right.
All right, guys. So the live-action Voltron movie is reportedly skipping theaters completely and heading straight to Amazon Prime Video. So far, we know the film stars Henry Cavill, Sterling K. Brown, Alba Batista, and Rita Ora. It's based on one of the most iconic mech anime franchises ever, and instead of a theatrical release, Amazon is dropping it directly to streaming. So, Terry.
Yep.
Is this bad news? This is bad news.
I think it's bad news.
Yeah.
But I also don't know that it's bad news. Is it definitely a film? Are they going to streaming because they're going to break it into multiple parts?
It's definitely a film.
Okay, definitely a film. This is bad news, but our boy Henry Cavill, I know, is making waves in that franchise and making sure it comes out properly. Like to the point where, like, I know he's gone back and forth with like producers a lot of times, and they're like, "No, this is you're doing a disservice to the fans. Make it the right way." So if that's why they're dumping it, is because they no longer have faith in it because it's too much like the original series or too close tied to the original show, I'd be on board for that. But also, it's Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime has usually one banger on at a time, except when it's Invincible and the Boys crossover. But usually they have one banger happening at a time. So, but that's with series, isn't it?
Yeah,
the fact that it's a film.
Is a show. Or, excuse me, a movie.
I think it's bad news, but I never really had much faith in the Voltron verse because they did do a Netflix revival that I don't think many people watched and didn't do very well. You know,
Is
Lion
Henry
bots are
Cavill
okay.
Too old to be a member of the Voltron team?
Yes, I think so. Can I see the Voltron team? Literally just type in Voltron team.
DC Green, it's
Images.
live action.
Show me the Lion Force. No, not that. Stop. Pull out, kid. Just click below. Click Voltron Lion Force up at the top. Bingo. Yeah.
Why don't we have those suits?
Yeah.
Show the people at home.
That should be us.
I do like, scroll down a little bit, go to the image on the left. Yeah. I do like that it was girl, fat guy, nerdy kid, and then leader and other guy. Like
Nerd.
that is like such a classic.
Blue's always nerd.
Not in this case, green's nerd. Defenders of the Earth. I don't know it. I mean,
Donatello's purple. He's the nerd.
All right, I'll shut up. But Power Rangers, Billy's the nerd.
yes. And Power Rangers is a superior entity to Voltron.
Yeah. So I'll say I don't have a lot of personal investment in this because I just don't feel like the Voltron verse is popular enough or sought after or just quite the right IP to be working on. But I have faith in Henry Cavill, and I know he is a boy and he wants everything done to the source material.
Yeah.
And he also is a firm believer in stop changing it if it's already working. If it already worked,
My favorite kind of guy.
make it work. It's still going to work. And I love that he's been doing that with everything. So I think if you are a Voltron fan, you'll probably have a good time.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is going to be like making any waves.
No, I think it's a absolute problem. I think it's a shit can fest of crap. But
So you're not happy.
I don't want anything until Henry Cavill to be anything until they do a new Man of Steel. Do an animated thing.
Oh, this is personal.
Aw.
That's right.
All right, Noah, let's stream up to the next. What's up, Milk Toast?
Milky Boy, you're back.
All right, so we'll do a spoiler review.
Defender of my ass.
All right, so have you guys seen The Punisher? The what is it, Noah, called? Scroll.
Nope. I got rid of
One
Disney
Last
Plus.
Kill. You guys see that?
I got rid of Disney Plus. I've not seen it. I'm sorry.
I have not seen it either.
All right, so here's just a quick review. The first half of it, he's dealing with PTSD. Second half of it, he's killing everyone. He
Sick.
just murders everyone.
Perfect.
That's the end of the show. I got nothing from it. I didn't
looked
watch
like,
the season. I just watched that episode.
It looked like the
Okay.
lady.
All right.
Wait, it is just one episode, isn't it? I thought it's a one shot.
I think they had a whole. Didn't they do a season of Daredevil, and that was the season finale?
Oh, I have no
Or
idea.
that was just a one shot.
I think it's one shot. I think the point of it was like a comic book one shot where it's just like one quick Frank Castle story. But it's the lady.
Murders everyone
So I think it's what's the name of the woman?
in the wheelchair.
Yes.
I don't know.
So
The volume was down.
I'm curious, and I'm sorry, guys. This is like a terrible thing to review when we haven't seen it. But I'm curious if it is the same lady that's in the Punisher Max comics. Because in Punisher Max, which is the best Punisher there is, Garth Ennis of The Boys fame wrote it. There's a part where he goes and kills a bunch of people, like this whole thing, and leaves one lady alive, but she has no arms, she has no legs, and she's coming after him as just like a torso, still flipping out and filled with rage and whatnot. So I'm wondering if it's the same lady.
He was paralyzed in this.
Ooh, scroll down.
Well, that might be it then.
Give me the plot. The Nucci.
It is a one shot though.
Manucci. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. This is based off Punisher Max. Then it's probably excellent.
Yeah, I need to watch this.
I didn't even watch Daredevil though because
Me neither.
I got rid of Disney Plus.
And I hear that's a
so
crime.
weird.
I got to watch Daredevil.
Everyone keeps telling me to watch it, man. I can't.
I didn't even do
like
season
the
one.
Netflix stuff.
I'll do it. I'll watch
Oh, I
it.
liked the Netflix
I'll watch it for you,
stuff.
the fans.
How about the boys? You guys watch the boys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you got?
I'm enjoying the boys.
I loved that episode. I don't get why people are like, me, it has been the lowest ratings. 7.1 is your lowest rating. That's a great rating. That compared to the rest of the episodes, sure, low, but shut up. It's a great episode. And if you don't like it, you don't have a heart. By the end of that episode, I had a little man tear going. You know, I brought it
oui,
right
oui.
back up. But
Oui, monsieur.
I like the suspense of this one.
I have no attachment to him. I was happy that he passed away.
I heard a lot of people didn't like him.
No.
Why?
I was
love
more
Frenchie.
upset about Soldier Boy.
That sucks for Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he was out there Supermaning hose.
He just got
He's going to go to the Banana
choked out to
Republic.
put back in a freeze booth.
Oh, he couldn't kill him, you know.
And that's the
still
end of
his old man.
Yeah, he can't part ways with him. He can't let go of his trophy father. Like
Yeah.
he needs him.
You know, and he's reportedly not coming back.
Listen, well, he's got a whole series, Vought Rising.
But it's a prequel. It wouldn't affect
True.
this time.
Unless. So I think it's good. I don't think I'm gonna get what I want out of the finale because I want Homelander to win. I want them to totally flip this thing and just say, fuck you, bad guy wins. And I can't figure out how they would kill him either.
I still think he wins.
I hope he does.
I think
want
he
him
does.
to win.
He's getting everything he wants.
Yep.
And I think that's pretty realistic of an evil Superman.
Now I heard this though. I heard that what is a fate worse than death for Homelander? Being turned normal. Like if he just becomes a normal like everybody else, he
Like
loses
they
his
burned
powers.
the
Like,
V1 out of him somehow.
yeah, like with the Kimiko thing.
that's what
'Cause,
I was.
You know, if she Soldier Boys him, but he's still alive and just walking around like a regular dude, like that would be a fate worse than death for him.
Yeah,
That's true.
true.
But no, I want him to win.
I could that honestly though that is a very probable ending.
Well, the chick with the blood powers is gonna take the blood shit out of his blood.
There's no way. Because
Why is she a chick that has blood powers, and he has stuff now that he was going for that's in his blood?
yeah.
She's purifying him.
I do not see the showrunner taking a show that was canceled, taking the main character from a canceled show and saying, we're going to Captain Marvel this. She's the most powerful thing in the world, and she wins at the last minute. I think Eric Kripke's too smart
I think
to
they just-
say, hey, not enough people watch this show. Not enough people like the show. We cannot do that plan, even if it was a plan.
What if the whole point of that show was just to have that season, just to introduce that character?
We didn't watch it. She should have been in the regular boys show. I have this belief that you cannot have something that's outside of the core show be the great equalizer, the great thing that they were missing. Like, that's just lazy. Of like, hey, something over here and this prequel is going to affect the show you've been watching for 5 years and you didn't even watch that show.
I think she yanks the blood out of him while who's our Butcher is like holding on to him with those things that come out of his ass.
I think,
Oh.
okay. I think
bad hemorrhoid.
I think Starlight's going to rip the Deep's dick off. I think that'll be our last great scene of gore. and that they'll do it similar to like Sin City. Remember when Bruce Willis pulls that guy's dick off in Sin City? It's like one of the most shocking scenes I've ever seen in my life, and it's awesome. But there's a scene like we saw in the trailer. She tackles the Deep out the window, and I think that takes care of that. You got to give You got to give Butcher and Homelander a knockdown drag out fight.
Yeah.
I think he dies in a hurry. And then now that we're here, I think we can talk about the book. You know, the book ends with Butcher tricking Huey into murdering him, into killing him. Like, and he does this by, you know, it's the end. They've already, he's killed all the Supes. He's done it, or is about to, or something. And then him and Huey tackles him out the Empire State Building to like stop him from setting off like the great thing. They fall and they both get impaled. So Butcher gets impaled like in the back, so he becomes paralyzed, and Huey just gets it in the leg on those like little spike things that like are to protect you from jumping off the Empire State Building.
Oh.
And at the end, Butcher essentially kind of achieves his goal, but then he tells Huey that he killed his parents, because Butcher actually kills the entire team. Like, Butcher himself takes out his entire team so that nobody can stop him from taking out all of the thing except Huey. And the final gambit is the reason Huey's alive is Huey is his little brother, you know, the goodness that could be. And he wanted to push him to the edge. And ultimately, Huey goes to the edge and comes back a hero. You know, he goes as far as one could go while still retaining their heroic nature. So Billy tricks him into killing him because he says, I already killed your parents. And then in the great conceit, you know, it does drive him to murder Billy and, you know, stop the threat. And then he calls his parents and they pick up. So Billy was lying. So ultimately, Billy did, in a way, love Huey and pushed him as far as he could, allowed him to get his revenge against superheroes, was able to take out all the superhero threat, and then realized, like, I have no place anymore, but let me pass this on. And then Huey ultimately gets the girl, gets to live a life with Starlight, and even beats Stillwell at the end. The end is just kind of like, look, I'm the new boys, and we're going to stop Vought if they ever show up again. And ultimately, they don't. He ends Vought. I don't think you're going to get any of that shit.
I don't.
Because it's too much. That would be way too much.
That's a lot. Yeah.
He's still a simp.
I think Huey could. I don't know. I would love to see it go different. I want to see Homelander win this one.
I hope he does.
How can he not?
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be cool.
It makes
Ending
sense
where
for
like
him to
he's
win.
sitting at the White House.
Yeah.
You know,
It's everything you wanted.
they redo the
Bad
Lincoln
guy
Memorial,
wins.
and it's like Homelander sitting
I
there.
can see that.
But it's supposed to. I mean, in the comics, the reason they're showing those crowbars is because Billy takes a crowbar to one of their heads, to a Homelander's head, and just ratchets off the top of it in this awesome, like, brain showing exploit. But after that, there's still like 3 more issues of the comic. We got 60 minutes. What are we going to do in 60 minutes?
I don't know, but I'm excited for it.
All right, guys, I'm excited for the next segment.
All
and
right.
it's IG follower questions.
Oh, God.
We asked our followers on Instagram if they can give us some questions, and they came through. We did some last week. They were pretty hilarious,
Yeah.
especially the
I thought they'd
alien
get
dick.
more comments on those online.
I don't think that stuff would. I think like the versus stuff always
Yeah.
does, or when we get stuff wrong or hate on things.
Yeah, especially when we're wrong.
So we need more hate.
Good. Let it flow through you.
So first question is, we'll start with Terry. Do you wash your socks inside out or right side out?
I have no idea. It all just goes in the thing.
What about you?
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
done anything.
However
to a
they
sock
come off my feet
pre-wash.
is how they go in the wash. I don't have a preference.
Well, then you know what it is. It's probably
Mostly-
outside.
Yeah,
Are we supposed to
probably
be washing
inside out.
socks inside out?
I don't think it should matter. They're not that thick of a material.
Let me tell you something about socks.
Yeah.
Unless they're like stains.
Sock rant.
There's people at gyms now that all they do is wear socks. They don't wear shoes.
So stupid.
Why? Your socks are filthy. And you're young enough that your parents are probably still doing your laundry. And if you're older and your parents are still doing your laundry, you're a loser. I hate socks.
Who should do
like
your
filthy
laundry?
socks.
Do your own laundry.
Do your own laundry or have your wife do your laundry.
No, get a service. Got to get a service. Was our new sponsor? No.
All right.
Next.
Terry lets his maid do his laundry for him. Next one. If this is the If this is the International House of Pancakes, why can't I eat the walls, Derek?
Asbestos.
So this question is upset that the building is not made of pancakes.
Yeah.
Now, I have never thought of a building made of pancakes, but I'll tell you what I'm doing after this. Going to Denny's. Getting a Grand Slam.
No, you're not.
Oh, I was going to.
No, you're not.
Why?
Because in less than 2 weeks, we're going to be at Philly Fan Con.
Fan Expo.
Fan Expo.
Fan Expo,
We're going to be
Philadelphia.
at a Fan Con. I'll see you guys over at the Fan Con.
I do love a Grand Slam, though.
All right.
The Grand Slamwich?
I'm going to say it's just because of, like, people go to the bathroom in there. I don't want to eat shit inside of Denny's.
I love Denny's.
They
Don't they go to the bathroom in the restaurant? Or in the
And
restroom?
if everything's made of pancake, I don't want to eat shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, you're talking about pancake toilets and the trouble with
Yeah, they're-
pancake dough toilets.
That'd be a comfy toilet, though. A little squat on a nice fluffy pancake cushion.
It'd
Yeah.
start to smell because it'll absorb the fecal matter.
Then you make some chocolate chip pancakes while you're sitting there. Oh, baby.
All
How
right,
come they're just chips? Why isn't the whole thing chocolate?
Depends on your diet.
Derek's vanilla poops.
All right, guys. Question 3. Why do we park in driveways and drive on parkways, Terry?
I don't know, but if seagulls flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. So I'm sure it has something to do with that.
I don't know either. Derek, you got anything for that? I don't have anything for
Well,
that.
as the authority on asphalt, let me tell you, it has nothing to do with that. It's because the English language is 3 languages disguised as 1, and nothing makes sense.
All right. Question 4.
The more you know.
Derek, do you think Thanos was really a bad guy?
Yeah, he's terrible.
Why? I thought he was great.
I know you do. Listen
Yeah.
to me. Just because he's a fellow bald is beautiful guy.
Thank you.
Listen. Yeah, is there too many people? Yeah, there is. I do agree with that. There's too many of us. Every time I'm in traffic, it's usually what I'm saying. Like, there's too many people. Why is there so many people? But who are you to decide who lives and who dies?
A god.
Like, you're not a god. You're just Grimace with a glove. And you don't get to decide
He didn't decide
that
who
I'm
died.
going to die. Yeah, but if I die, it's
He let
still
the glove
his
choose.
fault. No, it's still ultimately his choice. He snapped the fingers. He put the glove on. He still killed me if I die. You could say it's random, but it's not random that I died because he chose to make half the people die.
Derek, you're selfish.
You don't
You're,
know.
you're thinking more about yourself than you are the
Why not
the
double
continuation
resources?
of the universe.
Why not wish for a better world where everything makes
That's a great
sense?
point. I have never, ever thought of
There's
that.
too many mouths to feed.
Double the resources.
I'll just make another fucking planet over here that's all food
That
resources.
would throw off all the gravitational force.
Not if this is, I have the power of cosmic at my fingertips. I'll make a world where it makes sense. I'll snap my fingers and it'll make sense and there'll be no economic troubles because I have a magic glove on my Grimace hand.
You can't
Like,
have a
it's-
magic. No, he's not going to
Yes.
do that. He can only survive what?
He
2?
could've.
or
He
3.
could have. He could have made anything he wanted to happen.
This is world changing for me. I never thought of that. You're right. Doubling the resources versus having the population would have the same effect according to his grand plan.
This is getting clipped. This is so ridiculous.
I have never, ever put that together in my head. I am
Yeah.
amazed.
Don't come at me about, inflation because he doubled the resources. We're talking magic gloves. He can make the economy make sense with a snap of the finger.
Doesn't have to. He's got a magic glove.
Eventually, he's going to
Same.
run out of snaps before he runs out of problems. Though
Why are you running out of snaps?
he can only do
Right.
3.
Says
and then he
who?
was done.
This
not a
is
genie.
This is
in the
snaps.
movie.
Listen
he
to
was
me.
done.
It's
he
the
couldn't hold
gauntlet.
it anymore.
Listen, Snaps food benefits right there.
Boom.
That's it.
oh my god.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Wow.
I just solved everything.
With the Infinity Gauntlet.
Give me the gauntlet. I'll fix this world.
Yes, he's a villain because of that, but also he's a villain because of everything else. You know, sure, he's defined by the snap, but there's also everything leading up to the snap. You know, he's pillaging, he's stealing children from their mothers and raising them as his own just because. He's a murderer because he's in love with death, which, you know, not in the movies, but Thanos in the comics is a goddamn deviant.
Dude.
And that's literal, by the way. Marvel is divided into, it's not angelics, but it's something and deviants, and he's a deviant. Deviant is where something goes wrong, and unfortunately you become hideous because of it. So even everybody was like, oh, all those folks made fun of the way he looked. That still does not give you the right to be an evil man.
Yeah, man. Just
Don't
because you
be
have your
evil.
own shake
Be
at
more than
McDonald's
good.
doesn't mean you got to be mean.
Double the resources. I cannot believe I never put that together.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. He was
What
the,
a
Listen, I
glaring
think
hole.
Thanos is just an activist. He's just an activist getting rid of the cancer. And the other thing about Thanos is, listen, children statistically perform better in life when raised in a single father household. So Thanos did those two girls a favor by raising them. But Thanos is a hero.
He ripped a girl apart limb by limb to make her perfect.
And now she's a lot stronger than she would have been. She has life experience. She's happy
trauma,
now.
scarring.
She'll
Happy.
probably live forever.
Nebula is not happy.
She loves her new family. She would have never met them had he not intervened.
No, you
He's a
can't.
good
Sell,
guy.
you can't sell me Thanos.
He's a good guy.
Nah.
I mean, is this makeup? Are you purple under here?
Seriously.
All right.
Next.
Speaking of superheroes, is Tom Holland the best Spider-Man? Now think about the question.
I hear you.
Best
I hear you.
Spider-Man.
How dare you?
Scottish Geek Guy, what up?
What's up,
I don't know.
Scottish Terry? I don't know. I always feel like he's the most well-rounded of the two, but the other two do the extremes so well between Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
I hear that all over the internet.
And I agree with it.
Garfield did nothing right, as far as I'm concerned.
He was a
That-
good,
that was
quippy
total dud.
Spider-Man, dude.
No, Garfield was a dud,
No, he wasn't.
in my opinion.
He gets a little too much hate.
Toby was incredible
No, he was.
because
Too superhero-y.
what the hell does that even mean? Too
Spider-Man is more
superhero?
Andrew Garfield to me.
No. No, Spider-Man was correctly helmed by Sam Raimi in that it was a little bit cheesy and earnest. Spider-Man at its core is an earnest character. Like, he does truly believe he can do the right thing and make everything right, and he'll do it even if it negatively affects him. Now, the question of who is a better Spider-Man, as in when you're in the suit, you're thwipping around, you're fighting bad guys, you're saving the girl, who is better?
Who embodies the web
Tom
slinger?
Holland, because of that one scene in his first movie, which comes directly from the comics, which is where he has to hype himself up to lift that giant thing off of him to escape. And he fails a bunch of times, and then he digs deep, and he lifts the thing to get out because he's got to save the day. That is an incredible, dramatic, very Spider-Man scene that is ripped directly from the comics. I can say that there's more stuff ripped from the comics from Tom Holland's performance than there is from Tobey Maguire's performance. So I'm going to say Holland's a better Spider-Man.
Derek?
I'm going to go with the Black Horse. I'm going Garfield is the better Spider-Man. I hate him. I hate him as Peter Parker.
Yeah, it's
I
not
really
Peter.
do. I could talk about that for a long time, and I won't. But as Spider-Man, he's fun. He's quippy. He's just loosey-goosey. He's very acrobatic. I like him, and that's part of the movie. Those movies as a whole are at the bottom of the Spider-Man totem pole for me.
It's really terrible.
They're really not that good, but he's a great Spider-Man. I don't want to say it, but I think he is. But Tom Holland could take it with the next movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
I want to see how that role goes, and then he could be my overall number one.
We haven't seen Tom Holland as Spider-Man yet. He's been baby Iron Man this entire time.
That's fair.
I think like the money, the resources that they're putting into like kind of a soft reboot of the Spider-Man franchise, I think Marvel knows they got a home run on their hands. I think Spider-Man usually evens or equals like 800 mil at least, probably $1 billion movie. I think it's like one of the only other IPs besides Batman that's like always a home run no matter what.
When does this come out, by the way?
July.
Wow.
Can't wait.
But as of now, Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3 at the end, I thought was the coolest Spider-Man because he's quipping while he's doing a bunch of shit. He's fighting multiple heroes. I just
Heroes.
like that guy.
He's fighting
Excuse me,
multiple
multiple villains.
no, we
I'm
know how
actually
John
really
thinks.
into bad
Those are
guys.
heroes to him.
Thanos was right. All right, and to top this off, would George Hackenschmidt's physique be considered impressive to today's bodybuilding standards? The answer is emphatically no. I look better now than George Hackenschmidt did in his prime.
Can I see this piece of Schmidt? Thank you.
Look at that. I look better than that schmo.
I might look better than that schmo.
Now,
I got that dude's number.
he's got
The second picture, I think I got him.
Show it. Yeah. I might.
No,
think
it's
I got
all these
this guy.
guys from that era.
It's
he's
just
got
that
great
era,
quads,
though.
though, man.
That's that era, though. Everyone has kind of almost like that Hulk Hogan, though, like barrel chested.
Yeah.
Is almost what you want to like be like.
Yeah.
It was different back then, but he still looks fucking awesome.
He's like one mustache short of going to the circus, being a strong man.
You know what's sad? We don't even get that in our action stars today, and that's quite achievable. And we don't even have our action heroes looking like that.
Right?
All our action heroes' shoulders
He's
are
got
too
that
small.
Adam Driver chest.
Not Chris Evans.
Chris Evans looks appropriate for his body.
Yeah. Well, no, he has overdeveloped shoulders. He leans forward.
He does?
Yeah.
Chris
yeah.
Evans?
Yeah. When he's big, like Captain America walking, he's like this. Got big shoulders.
Then I will too.
All right. Noah, can you cut to Nintembros? There you go.
Broken Neck Man.
Huh?
Can you hear us?
Right now, no.
She's watching right now.
Hey!
All right, guys. So it's Nintembros remembering video game rentals. This was Derek's idea, and I
Hey.
love this idea.
Thanks, man.
So Noah, if you don't mind, I read from the prompter real fast.
Prompter boy!
All right, today we're throwing it way back to and talking about the golden era of renting video games, from walking into Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. Do you guys remember Hollywood Video?
Yeah.
To judging games entirely off the box art, to begging your parents for just one more weekend with the game you never finished. We're talking the best parts of video game rentals. All that other stuff, finding hidden gems, renting games, your friends hyped up, weekend gaming marathon, seeing the entire walls of Nintendo classics. That's it. That's too much. I do too much.
It's all right.
I do too much.
We got there,
Derek,
though.
what do you got?
Thanks, buddy.
Your mic, by the way. You're like over here.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a podcast.
Move this thing around because I'm hungry.
I'm podcasting.
Yeah.
I'm podcasting. Look at me podcast, guys.
I fixed
So
it.
like elder millennial
I fixed it.
rant for sure to all you youngins watching. Back in our day, you didn't hit the button on your PlayStations and Steam Deck and everything else to get everything. You had to go to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, or even like some bookstores had it, depending where you grew up.
Library rentals.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So when I was growing up, we didn't have a Blockbuster for a while. We had the family bookstore, which had a huge game selection. And then they eventually went under when Blockbuster came in, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I miss walking in there. It had like distinct smell to it, almost like a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And then like racing to the wall to like find what you're looking for and praying to God there was a copy behind it. You remember you go to reach for it, like, all right, I've been waiting on this game. Cannot wait to rent this. Boys been hyping it up. No copies left.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. But then sometimes that force you to look around a little bit and you find a hidden gem. You get something you didn't realize was going to be good.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just know you have a good weekend ahead of you. I miss doing that. Just also the act of you want to rent a movie or a game for the weekend. Let's head to the store, go pick one out. Maybe I get one, you get one.
Yeah.
Swap. You know, I miss doing that stuff.
A&G's video store Tuesdays and Fridays had the rent one get one free. So every Tuesday and Friday I was there. There was rent one get one free for video games.
Nice.
Their rent one get one free for movies was on a different day.
I miss the coupons.
You'll never find this. It's not a. It was in upstate New York, mom and pop. No, you'll never find it. So it was a mom and pop type of video store, which were always cheaper than the Blockbuster. So in my family, we were not allowed to go to the Blockbuster. We always had to go to the mom and pop version.
I'll tell you, it was rich.
Yeah.
See,
What a hoax.
you guys always thinking things. Just because if I carry myself rich doesn't mean I was.
Rich people don't spend money.
Good point. They didn't get rich by spending money.
They don't rent, they buy.
No, but we rented, and I loved every minute of it because I was stocked. You know, it was like a 2-day rental, right? So
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, playing a game. Friday, Sat, Sun, playing a game. Only time without a game was Muns.
Yeah,
And
dude.
that's fine. On Muns, you do something else.
Like what?
Like play one of the games you already owned. So you had to have a good cycle. But I loved renting games. I think a lot of games were better as rentals because you realized after those 2 days, if you only plugged it in once or twice, wasn't a good move to buy. Horror story. I had a chance to buy Mega Man X3 for Super Nintendo, which is one of the most high-value Super Nintendo games out there right now, and I missed it. I cannot believe I didn't buy it. I missed it because I don't know if they were going out of business, but I think the time had just caught up.
Yeah.
But this was like a classic Super Nintendo. I could have had it, and I could have played it. It's a great game, super fun, very hard to find on the Super Nintendo, but I will never figure out how the hell did that video store have such a great collection? And I guess it's because there were people like us working there.
Yeah.
You know, it was like that would have been us if we were 19 in the 90s and, you know, trying to stuff it with all the games that we thought would be the best. But Super Nintendo's era of video game rentals, I think, was the best. I think that's when people had the most selection and the most chance of having a good time. There were also short enough games. You know, God forbid you rent, you know, Final Fantasy 3. Or something like that.
I mean, that coincided.
Which is actually Final Fantasy 6.
That's right.
That coincided with Sega Genesis, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Same era. That's why mid-90s was a great era for rentals because you typically had a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, or both, and they were making a shitload of games for that platform. PlayStation was probably a good time, too. Problem with PlayStation, though, now you're introducing memory cards.
Right.
So all the games pre-memory card were kind of designed around the fact you could probably beat this in 3 days. Like, if you like Super Nintendo and Sega was designed around, it's not going to be a 1 week experience. You can get through this in 2-3 days if you put down and really work
if you're
at
dedicated, yeah, you can do it.
I saw
If you get good, you can get it done.
DC Green, I think it was DC Green, said he rented Ocarina of Time twice and then realized there were 2 different cartridges. So his save
That's
file
tough.
that was on the one, he didn't get to
gonna-
continue on. That would be awful.
I wanted to bring that up. So one of my earliest
American Jimmy.
Search for his actually for.
I rented
I'm getting pretty
Lemmings
close
from
to
West
you on
Coast
hair.
Video. Worst game, dude. Lemmings sucks, Shannon. Sorry that happened to you. I want to go back to our
West Coast Video, by the way. Good shout out,
Terry
girl.
and I's both of our favorite games. Super Mario RPG. That's how I got my first taste of it because I was a huge Mario kid, and I think I was like maybe like 6-ish when this was like available for me. And I remember just looking at the box and being like, RPG Mario, this looks cool. And then falling in love with it. And then the next time I went to go get it, it wasn't the same cartridge.
Yeah.
Or my save file was erased by the next renter. But I remember at one point I got a cartridge that had like this dude at like level 99 maxed out at the end of the game, and I was only like 6, so it took me a while to work through this little RPG. But I got to see the end of the game, and that was something cool too. You get someone's save file that's like maxed out, and you're like, oh my god, this is what I have coming up. Like now I get to taste power.
Dude, my dad pulled a wild move on me once. We rented it might not have been a rental, but we inherited Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Okay.
And the save file was already at the end, and I was playing it, and my dad noticed, like, wait a minute, he's all leveled up and has all the things. You can't start here. Wipes the file on me. He was like, earn it.
That's a good dad.
Yeah, it was like, and I was like, wow.
Tough but fair.
Tough but fair, but I thought it was really interesting of like, you're not going to enjoy it if you're just at the end all souped up. Let's start you from the beginning. I was like, no!
You know what I really miss too?
What?
Well, along with it is we would do like, at one point Blockbuster was doing like their like 2-for-2 deals. Like they would like mail you coupons. And we would get 2 movies, 2 games for $20 or something. I'm like, shit, I get 4 things. I rent them for like a week. Sick.
Yeah.
So we do that, then make a whole event of it. Like, hey, we're gonna call in a pizza. So you can drive, like, go pick up the pizza at the local shop. So then you're in the car that has the pizza, and then you go to Blockbuster, get the video going. Everything smells like pizza. You got the movies. You go home, race through getting the pizza together, and then it's like family movie night. Watch whatever like we all agreed to watch, and before we go do our individual things with what we got. And I think that was super awesome.
That's
Dude,
what we did,
That's
man.
what 8-Bit Beef was supposed to be.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do a cheat meal and play video games.
Yeah, and we did.
Yeah.
We did. I ate a lot of beef on camera, dude.
It wasn't beef we were eating. I slammed so many pizzas, full
Dude,
pizzas.
I'm
a monster.
Never before, Terry, did I see somebody order a pizza, like thinking we were sharing pizzas, like we got like 2 pizzas. He just rips the lid off and uses the bottom as a plate.
Yeah.
And then just starts going to town.
Single serving,
and
baby.
I was like, oh, these are our own pizzas.
Yeah.
And you don't have plates at your house.
Correct.
I got it.
You
Terry
get
the
pepperoni?
Bachelor's hilarious.
You get pepperoni?
I'm a big fan of pepperoni.
I like
I
peps.
think I forgot.
It's a good
Is that like
default.
the go-to?
It's a good default if I
It
don't
was. I forgot the joy of an extra cheese. The joy of an extra cheese pizza is so amazing because it's the closest you get to Ninja Turtle cheese.
Right. That was my childhood pick before I moved on the real toppings.
Yep.
Every time.
Absolutely.
I used to, so I have an older sister, and I used to try to always go to the game store or the rentals with her.
Yeah.
Because then I would try to manipulate her into getting a game I wanted. And then I would tell my mom, why are you letting her get a game and I can't get one? So now I would manipulate my mother to get me a game that I also wanted.
John the Manipulator.
I lived like a king.
Little Thanos over here.
Manipulating and just being right the whole time.
Wearing a power glove instead
Brought
of
to you
a
by
Infinity
Little
Gauntlet.
Thanos. Now
even
on
like-
Sunday nights.
Little
Even like
Thanos.
having sleepovers with your buddies, and like especially if your one buddy had a console that like you didn't have.
Yeah, that was always so fun.
That was a lot of fun. And the only thing that sucked was like one time I rented a PlayStation game from Blockbuster, and it was scratched to shit. I just wanted to play it. Later, it was known as Warhawk. A
Warhawk?
war airplane game.
Nice.
Wow.
I
Big
fucking
fan
love
of
that game.
those.
But at the time, I couldn't play it. That and DBZ Dragon Ball
Budokai?
Budokai
Budokai
Oh, that's
Tenkaichi.
right. Tenkaichi was a good rental.
Dude, Budokai Tenkaichi 2 was everything to me.
You know, I know we just have no physical media anymore, but I loved cartridges so much. If cartridges could have lived another generation of games, I would have been fine with that.
Me too.
There's still Switch cartridges. Well, they're not.
It's
thick
not the
cartridges,
7
they're
SD
cards.
card.
like a big
Yeah.
plastic thing going into the thing.
I was
am
telling
upset
feel
that I
you.
got rid of all mine. I that is a regret, I think, now. However, it did free me of needing to keep everything, which I think hoarding's a real thing.
Oh, it is.
That video game collecting is a gateway into hoarding. But I still kind of regret losing the boxes and all the cool art because we could have used it here in the studio.
Yeah, same, man. My house got flooded.
Send us your boxes.
Lost a bunch of that stuff.
Yeah, I used to. There was a girl at the gym today. She went to.
Yeah,
see-
what she look like? No.
she went to Mortal Kombat with us yesterday.
Nice.
And when we were at the gym this morning, I was giving her background on a couple of Mortal Kombat characters, and she's like, "How do you know this?" And I was like, "Well, in my day, video games, they didn't have the internet. You would just open up the book, the instruction manual that came with it, and they would give you backstory that you would just start the game off in."
I missed that.
Reading
awesome.
the book on the way home.
Yeah, you just
Reading
open
the
it.
manual on the way
can
home
still
is a
smell
joy
the
I cannot
pages.
explain.
You know what I would do? I would drive, or my parents would drive home. We'd eat the pizza. I would take a dump. During dumping, I would read the manual.
Which means whoever got it
Yeah,
after
smart.
you had John Fecal matter.
Yes.
Yeah,
Little
don't
Thanos
read
matter.
the manuals after me.
You know what? We're going to start a manual show. I've thought of this for a while. Fireside chats, just reading an instruction manual, cover to cover, and that's the piece of
I
content.
love it.
We're going to start doing that.
We got to get a fireplace in here. Pronto.
I
I
still
can fake a
have
fireplace.
some of my Sega Genesis, like the books, like that hold their cartridges and stuff.
Bring it.
I have one for Sonic and Sonic 2.
Ah, love it.
Yeah.
Here's a
I also
question.
have my one for Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures.
I love Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures.
I
We're going to play
hate
that
it.
soon on 8-Bit Beef.
Did you guys ever own Game Genie?
No, I'm not a
Owned
cheater.
it? No, but I
Exactly.
rented it.
You
It
rented
was
Game
available
Genie?
for rental.
I had an Eric Cartman buddy growing up. He had the Game Genie because he had everything, and he cheated. He was Eric Cartman, but he had it
Little
though,
fatty
and it was
Bispoon
cool.
Belletti.
It was pretty cool, but I'm not a cheater. I didn't even use strategy guides.
It takes away the whole difficulty of the game.
Yeah,
I argue
no
some
fun.
games you have to cheat. For example, Spider-Man Maximum Carnage is way more fun with more lives than the game gives you. It's a difficult game. So the beat 'em ups back in the day were very hard, and it was hard to get past like the third or fourth level.
Sure.
That's when the Infinite Continues was good. I think Infinite Continues is still good to have in games
Yeah.
because you shouldn't have to go back and play the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
I get lives and I get having to start at the beginning of the level, but I want to beat the game. I want to complete the game.
I also miss like putting in hidden passwords and stuff like God mode or like whatever. I miss that stuff. You don't see that anymore. Now it's $20 DLC pack. Like I don't want that.
$20.
I want to earn the special like outfit
Yo,
or
do
the
you remember
weapon.
unlocking stuff? Yeah.
I miss that. Like it's like congratulations, you spun in a circle 72 times counterclockwise, then shot this thing in the head with the right gun, and then screamed ukulele, and now you get God of War battle axe. Like or like some gun that's like a giant laser cannon.
Yeah.
Scottish
get
Geek
the
Guy
FG.
is taking me down memory lane with these last two comments here.
I remember
About-
copying the fatalities from my buddy's copy of Games Master magazine,
Nice.
frantically scrolling it on a random bit of paper in the 5 minutes we had after Taekwondo class before parents picked us up.
I was
Oh, we are the same.
I miss those notebooks, man.
I love Scottish
Electronic
Terry.
Gamer Monthly or something like that. The magazine every month. I used to
EGM.
get. Yeah,
I mean, I had the power, the Nintendo power.
dude, that was awesome, man. But all right, you
Yeah.
guys want to shut it down?
Yeah, I think so. This
Oh,
is a great one.
One last part. The worst part, when you get a bad game, shout out to Bubsy. You ruined my childhood, Bubsy.
I
You
rented that a
stupid
couple of times.
Bobcat, where you glide around and collect these orbs and you have stupid freaking catchphrases the whole way through. That game sucked, and I'm tired of it being in my face. They just put it on the Nintendo Switch online.
Sure.
It was like,
Yes,
oh, there's a
Originally,
new
Bubsy 4's coming
It's like,
out.
oh, there's a new game to play. Bubsy.
What
Yep.
did you,
Can you
Bubsy,
Bubsy 4's
real
coming.
fast,
They just
please?
announced
No
it.
one wants Bubsy 4. Who's playing Bubsy?
Us on 8-Bit Beef.
No.
No,
can't-
can you pull
can't
up Bubsy? I don't know what
and
what this
Bubsy.
what they're
Bubsy.
talking about.
It's a cat with
Claws encounters of the fur kind.
Not
Oh,
Bubsy
man.
3D.
Why would
Regular
you rent
Bubsy
this
3D.
game?
Not this game.
Not
regular
this one.
Bubsy.
Not this one. That was no.
No, you dork.
No.
B-U-B-S-Y. Get rid of the
B-U-
4, you fuck.
No, stop. Get the 4
Get
out.
rid of the goddamn 4.
Just Bubsy.
Yes. Jesus.
There.
That one. Close
Yeah.
Encounters of the Claws kind. Made no fucking sense.
Yeah. So
Had a
he was supposed to be like
spin-off
another
cartoon.
animal mascot character that had like some type of special power and was like very quippy because that's what Sonic was doing. And this was awful.
They're licensed by Sega.
It's one of those. It was hard, but only because
Yeah,
it was
92,
bad. It wasn't like
93.
challenging.
Well, I pulled up Bubsy 3D because that's considered one of the worst games ever made.
You're right. It is.
Full
Well, guess
period.
what?
That's one's
It
bit more
builds
famous.
off of
Oh,
a
yeah.
legacy of shitty games.
Yeah. He just won't go away.
A Bubsy. Close Encounters of the Claw.
I hate him.
Dude, they even did a
We're getting
3D.
it.
I can hear his voice in my head.
Well, you know what? I want you to look in that camera. I want you to apologize to Ethan for not being on 8-Bit Beef in a while.
Hey, Ethan. What are you doing? Get on 8-Bit Beef. It's been a while.
No, you are the real. You're you're
Sis, look
apologizing
at
to
this
Ethan.
guy.
Ethan.
Ethan wants content to edit, and you're not giving it to him because you're spending time with your goddamn family, which I told you to leave
Hey.
and start being an internet hero like me.
Come on, Derek.
You're right, guys. Family. I gotta go be
Good
a
luck,
movie
Max.
star. No, sorry, Max. I gotta go get milk and cigarettes.
No, we love
Just kidding.
we love
I would
Derek's
never,
family.
ever dream of being a piece of shit. But
What
you're
if
right.
they wouldn't let you play the Ocarina of Time remake? Would you leave?
Oh no, I'll just tie them in chairs and force them to watch me play it until I finish.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
It's happened.
Kathy
That's
Bates.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Break their legs.
Misery, Derek's misery.
Remember the end of The Mist? Full circle. We're back.
Love you.
All right, Derek.
Love
So
you.
where can people find you before you get kicked out of your house?
Yeah, right. Now I gotta go and put the air conditioner in, so she's not kicking me out. Not at least not until I install that. You can find my
Angela's
business,
a sweet girl. Stop it.
Derek Baker Seal Coating and Line Striping, for all of your asphalt care needs this summertime. Give us a call. No job too big or small. We'll fill your crack, paint the line, anything you want. We'll fill that hole and the void in your heart.
I'll also fill your crack and the void in your heart.
And I'll fill your hole.
This is why we don't have viewers anymore.
Speaking of that, me and Terry went to Dave and Buster's on Thursday, and we did a little dating. Not each other, but other people.
You're seeing other people now? Wow.
We sat down and we had some buffalo wings and a beer, and people were brought to us and came up to us. It was a pretty good,
Yeah.
fun time. We played some games. We also played this fishing game,
Yeah.
which was like fishing arcade, and it was super fun.
I beat Terry in Mario Kart.
Oh,
You weren't supposed to say that.
I smoked
nice,
him.
dude. What a loser.
No, it's like the end of the mist. No.
There wasn't much on the dating, but we met some nice people. And,
But if you know any awkward speed dating events, we're going.
yeah, we're gonna go to every
We want
speed
extra
dating
awkward
event.
though.
Yeah,
Extra weird. We need it for content.
we need to do one in the city, like a nice one, a
Sure.
Rittenhouse speed dating. You know?
Start speed dating for lesbians, for nerdy lesbians. Call it 8-bit beef, but it's like a pixelated vagina.
Oh,
Not bad.
Not bad, kid.
Not bad, kid.
Yeah, next time you guys do like a Dave and Buster style one, let me know. I'll just grab Angela and we'll just like go play arcade games and watch you guys from the corner.
Oh, there was no one there. You would have been able to hang out with us,
Yeah, it was
you
fun.
and Angela together, and would have enjoyed yourself.
Well, we're not stopping anytime soon. We're going to every event. We'll be at all of them. But if we met you and you are watching the podcast now, we really appreciate it. It was very nice to meet you, and I'll see you soon.
All right, guys. So
That's it.
we'll end up. Terry, do you want to talk about Yunkjunk?
Yunkjunk. Just
Yunkjunk!
like and
Nice.
subscribe, baby. Like and subscribe.
That's it. And if you guys are hopping in the chat later or watching this later, please hit the like button. It helps us a lot. Subscribe if you haven't.
Right.
And tell all your friends. Tell your friends that
Right.
we're speed dating, except Derek. And that's it. Have
I'm
a good night.
speed
See you
married.
guys next week.
Subscribe,
episode 56.
comment. We love you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.